Peter King here on the Rich Eisen Show. Tom Brady is unbelievable, and you got a chance to spend some time with him after the AFC Championship game, just one-on-one, sitting in his locker. How did you find him, Peter?
Rich, it was amazing. It was almost a peaceful island in the midst of this ridiculous, championship game locker room mayhem storm. And he was really, really placid. I think he was almost what I would call he was a little bit. This is a weird way to look at it, but he was almost dazed by the events because, as he said to me, he said nine Super Bowls.
It's crazy.
It's ridiculous. It's unbelievable. I can't even fathom this. I mean, here's a guy who's been playing football in the NFL. He's been starting football games for 18 years, and he's been to the Super Bowl 9 times. Rich, I don't care how incredibly wonderful, great everything Patrick Mahomes is, and how, to me, there's only one quarterback that reminds me of Mahomes now, and entering the league like this, and that's Dan Marino. In the time I've been covering the NFL, and I don't care how good a quarterback you are, to go to the Super Bowl 9 times in 18 years. I'm telling you, Tom Brady was dazed just trying to think of all of it, and he's ridiculously appreciative. You know what he told me that really struck home? And I went back and looked it up when I went back up to the press box after spending time with him. He said, the big thing here is continuity. And, he was telling me these stories about Ivan Spears, been there for every year of the Belichick era. McDaniels, Dante Scarnecchia, there for almost every year. And so, you know why that matters, Rich? Because yesterday at 11 o'clock in the morning, the Patriots offensive players reported for their last meeting before the game. And Josh McDaniels stood in front of the room and he put in 8 new plays in that day's game plan, and they ran 4 or 5 of them during the game. So this is, and you only do that when you're comfortable with the team that you have and you know that your players can digest these things. And the one other thing I would tell you, Richard, I wrote today, amazingly, the Rob Gronkowski pass, the last 3rd and 10 conversion for Brady on the overtime drive before Rex Burkhead took it the final 15 yards. Last completion. That play was not even in their game plan. McDaniels just invented it. It had been used before, but he threw it in there because he saw a coverage with Eric Berry, and he said, oh, my God, we can take advantage of this. So that is what is so great about Bill Belichick, staying power and continuity.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.